deep in the shadows. I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. CeeChronicles here. I post fragrance related content on this platform and would very much appreciate it, guys, if you did consider subscribing and joining the family. Now, if you're returning, thank you so much for the continued support. Also, remember to hit the like and share button, guys, as those buttons are very helpful when it comes to YouTube recommending this video to other people. Today's video is going to be on the Paris Corner Gourmands within my collection. Paris Corner was or still is on a gourmand fragrance making spree, okay, if you will. So I'm not sure whether other houses have done the same, but Paris Corner has been giving us gourmands after gourmands after gourmands. So there's going to be a lot of variations of gourmand fragrance. The very first one is going to be Afroato Caf. This one, guys, is a fragrance that I hold for you not so long ago. Okay, so this one is a coffee centered scent to an extent. The coffee in here is not intense or very dark. The coffee in it is swimming in that caramel, like a toasty caramel. That is what to expect from this. The DNA kind of leans towards something along the lines of a more latte. If you like that, you're probably going to love this DNA. So this is sweet, definitely gourmand. This is going to be to some noses, even a little bit buttery. This to some noses might even also come across as though it has like a lactonic accord to it, but it doesn't make it about that, because remember I did say that it does have like a toasty feel of a vanilla in it and that coffee, but the coffee not so vivid, as in how, like, I always give French coffee as an example, because that is one fragrance that gives me darkened coffee, you know, like wake me up coffee. That's not how this one is vibing. It's kind of just giving me a coffee that feels as though it's in milk, with a toasty caramel accord, with a toasty vanilla accord. I think the page also listed florals. I wouldn't buy this one for florals, guys. This is a super gourmand fragrance. Move on to the next one. I am going to move fast because I don't want to waste your time, guys. I'm going to just give you a recap because we have spoken about some of these fragrances before. Molten Caramel. This fragrance, guys, is one that's going to appeal to somebody who loves outright gourmand fragrances. This gives me, that biscuity accord. It kind of feels like you are tasting them, not really smelling them, tasting, those plain biscuits. Or say you removed the topping of the biscuit. What is it called? The cream. So let's say you scrape the cream off a biscuit, and this is a light biscuit. This is not like a chocolatey biscuit or something. Scrape that and eat it directly. This is kind of how this one vibes. It is vivid in that biscuit note. My concern when it comes to this one is perhaps the lasting power might not quite hit it, because in as much as it's pushy biscuity, this can be the sort of DNA that vavavooms and then dies down. I haven't given it a full way, but I just wanted to bring it here for a recap together with some of the fragrances that we've gotten from Paris Corner, in case you've been checking out their page and wondering which one to settle for. Then they gave us a Shell Vanilla. This is a fragrance that draws inspiration off that Vanilla 28 by Kylie. This is a spiky vanilla to my nose. It is a trickle feel of a vanilla. Feels like a darkened vanilla, but it does hit that note perfectly. Perfect for layering, perfect as a standalone fragrance. This is one that's probably going to be worth your coins, guys. If you're looking to invest in one vanilla fragrance that is probably going to brew to become something better, because that Vanilla 28, I remember when I wore it for the first time, it was okay, but it has gotten richer. It has gotten gourmand-like. It has gotten sweeter. It even now has like even a chocolatey accord, a sugary accord. The brown sugar is very vivid, and I think this is what this fragrance is going to turn out to. Why I say I think, while I have it in my collection, is this is about perhaps 6 weeks old or something like that. So it is probably going to get richer and a great alternative to that Vanilla 28. Remember, guys, I told you that I've noticed a trend where when Kylie makes a fragrance, if you wait a little bit, you get it from Paris Corner, and Paris Corner actually nails those DNAs as well. And somebody did say in the comment section it's because they buy their ingredients from the same perfumer. That's why. I don't know, guys, but I'm just saying, when you get a Paris Corner that draws inspiration of a Kayali, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put your money on it. Okay, and then we have Marshmallow Blush. I have sang about this, I have preached about this. You guys know how I feel about this. This is a fragrance I absolutely love. It draws inspiration of that yum marshmallow or marshmallow something. Okay, Kylie puts a long name, so sometimes they just you go blank when you are reviewing. But this is one of the best marshmallow scents I have ever smelled. This is strawberry. This is beautiful. This is candy in a bottle. It's also powdery. It's also musky. It's so yummy. It's creamy. It's a perfect blend of everything that's happening here. So this is certainly a winner. If you haven't put your nose on Marshmallow Blush, do. This is a beautiful fragrance, guys. I would recommend it with my eyes closed. One of the best gourmands, guys, from the House of Paris Corner. And then we have Zaman Alula. I'm not going to spray it, rather I will smell it. Okay, this is scented on the dates, coffee, caramel thingy. Okay, so this is going to be a masculine leaning gourmand fragrance. It doesn't change much, but if you love the note of dates in a fragrance, you're certainly going to love this. The note of date does not come across as vividly fruity. Sometimes it can come across as though you know, it is a shall I call it waxy feel, you know, in a fragrance. It's also going to come across as very soothing and soft in a fragrance. So do not expect like a prominent fruitiness in this. However, to the nose, it is certainly a gourmand. It gives you a serving of those dates. Then it gets into the coffee, and the two work together, and then the leather joins the mix, and then the caramel and vanilla, you know, just making sure that this one has got a lot of pages. So this is woody, it's embery, but it's not vividly foody. Do not purchase this if you're after compliments of you smell yummy. Some people's nose may not interpret this one as yummy. However, it is, you know, centered on some gourmand notes there. That's why I put it on the list. Then we have Fiora, guys. This is beautiful. I do not have a problem with it. I just wish you could do better. We have a full review of this, so I am not going to waste your time talking a lot about this one, because I did dedicate a full review of it. However, mental shortcut, this is a soft fragrance. It also does not interpret to the nose as foody. It does have like a lemon thingy, you know, about it, and it also has like a lemon cream thing about it, but remaining warm, gentle, soft, that sort of thing. Also pulling a little bit feminine there. This is also safe, let's say, to gift somebody a gourmand toned fragrance that won't necessarily push it, because when it comes to gourmands, some of them can be a little bit risky, you know, to gift somebody. And then we have Perseveron. Okay, this one I did unbox it with you, and this one, guys, simply put, is a gourmand that's going to outright appeal to men, but women can totally wear this because it feels a lot like Altair. And if you have experienced that PDM Altair, then you will know that it is a gourmand that's safe for men. Even the fragrance in itself from Perfumes de Mali is marketed for men, or in the bottles for men, but because it's got like a vanilla accord, it also has like a not a foodie, but like a vanilla cookie accord. It is one that even women, you know, can totally wear. I love this DNA. I fell in love with it the first time in store, the real thing. And then Tafa won me over when they made Art of Nature 2. And I just fell in love with Art of Nature 2. And when I realized that this one was also cut from the same cloth, I cannot fault this fragrance. So yapping about it is probably not going to help. Beautiful fragrance, guys. If you're looking for a gourmand that is mature, a gourmand that is grown, a gourmand, guys, that has a perfect balance of everything and can be worn by men, right? Then they gave us Minia. In these bottles, or perhaps let me actually mention some of the other gourmands. They also gave us biscuit creamy biscuit. They also gave us banana bliss. But I believe those two were kind of like a miss. A lot of people didn't like how synthetic they were. Now in this one, but they are Gourmands, all right? Now in this range, they gave us Minia, the original. Then they gave us Minia Coco Lush. The original Minia draws inspiration of Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, a marshmallow scented scent, okay, fluffy, candy-like. And then the other Minia, the Coco Lush, could be the one that draws inspiration of that Sol de Janeiro, Cheriosa 62. So that's also a gourmand fragrance, a very caramel forward fragrance. And then they gave us this one. Now this one is caramel, caramel dolce. I don't know. Somebody corrected me the other day. Okay, so this is a popcorn scented scent. This is also vivid in the fruitiness. This is the sort of fragrance that you're gonna love if you love this. They're not the same thing, but this is on the foodie side, okay? This is on the biscuity, vivid side, while this one is on the popcorn, you know, side. It's also a little bit salty there, and it is very vivid in the foodiness, where if you wear this and perhaps somebody walked into your home, they would think maybe you were making some popcorn or you were making a dessert of some sort. That is how this one vibes. But strangely enough, I wouldn't call it a sweet fragrance. It's more like a powdery, salty even, you know, fragrance, this Minia, okay? And then we have, of course, Vesti. I gave you a full dedication or video on Vesti. Absolutely love this fragrance. Draws inspiration of Lira. If you love gentle lemony scents, if you love gentle candid lemony scents, you're gonna love this. This is fresh and sweet at the same time, and it's very airy, okay? Super airy, and that lemon accord is what asserts it as a gourmand. And next up, guys, is going to be date caramel. This was a pleasant surprise. I don't know why I thought I would love molten caramel more than I would love this. I remember going to Dubai Perfume Cafe and asking for molten caramel, and they said, oh, it's just been sold out. It never even crossed my mind to actually ask for date caramel, but date caramel is the one I love the most. This one has got those dates as a note. It also has like a nutty thing about it, like an almondy thing about it, and it also has like a coffee thing about it, and perhaps maybe even a chocolate thing about it. This is a beautiful gourmand, guys. Still remains perfumey, where some people will perceive that it is a perfume that you're wearing that has this gourmand accord to it, as opposed to molten caramel, where molten caramel will have a lot of people mistakenly thinking that you actually do have, or was cooking something, was eating biscuits or something. Then we have Perseveron. This is a fragrance I got last year. You guys are very much aware of this one. This one draws inspiration of Italica. Very sweet, fudgy scent. If you're looking for a sweet, tangerine toned scent that then gets into a caramelized, fudgy feel about it, then this you're absolutely going to love. It somehow manages to maintain its zestiness all through, regardless of those chokingly sweet notes that it carries. And then the Ministry of Gourmand, they gave us Choco Cout. I wish I had gotten strawberry something. It's also in a bottle like this, but it wasn't available at the time of ordering, so I got this one. Choco Cout, guys, does not make it more about the chocolate. Let me just rate this side. This doesn't make it about chocolate. At the moment now, it's kind of feeling a bit citrusy, but it's certainly a gourmand fragrance, a sweet gourmand fragrance. It kind of feels like a lemon cake, but it's not lemon cake as in this one, but there is a citrusy accord, a sweet citrusy accord in this, and really doesn't make it about a sticky chocolate situation, which actually made it one of my favorites when I unboxed it, because I had said earlier that I was tired of chocolate scented scents. I mean, there's only so many you can have in your collection, and they tend to end up smelling the same. So this particular one, though I thought I had bought the wrong one, because I just had to have it as an impulse buy, yet my heart was for the strawberry pound cake one. This one did not disappoint. Now, last but not least, guys, is going to be Indomitable. This fragrance, guys, I cannot fault. I I can bathe in this. This to me is backup bottle worthy. The only thing that some people may not like about this is how very candy forward it is, or perhaps how vivid it is in that zinginess, in that rind of an orange. But I like what it does, though it turns peppery and woody in the mid there, even vetiver-ish. I still love what it does, because when it comes to citruses, sometimes when they're just linear, they end up getting boring. This is a gorgeous scent, guys, with enough sweetness to interpret exactly how the clementine would interpret sweet. That is what you expect from this. To zoom on to my favorites, guys, my favorites are going to be obviously this one. Cannot fault it. I have a backup of it, so that says a lot about it. Date caramel, absolutely love. Okay. Choco Cout, pleasant surprise, wasn't expecting that. This Fiora, nice one, wish it could do better. I wouldn't purchase another one just based on the performance. As well as this one, nice one, but wish it could do better, so I wouldn't purchase another one based on the performance. And of course this one, absolutely love. Okay, I'm gonna zoom down to maybe 4 so that I don't confuse you. Perseveron, I told you guys I love that Altea DNA, so I can't fault this one. Okay, but in terms of, say you're looking for just to add different facets of the gourmand tones of fragrances from the House of Paris Corner in your collection, then I'd say if you are the one that leans towards citrusy, zesty, sweet, fizzy, even fruit juice like scents, get this one. If you are into candy forward, marshmallow, fluffy, girly scents, then get this one. If you are looking for a vanilla that's going to work across the board and not disappoint, then get this one. If you are looking for a nice lemon cake fragrance, then get this one, or this one. Beautiful, beautiful gourmands, guys. And of course, if you are not tired of the Altea DNA, this certainly does it for me. Now, for those who are wondering which ones I did not pick, okay, I did not pick this one simply because it does pull a little bit masculine to me. I did not pick this one because it's too popcorny to me. I did not pick this one because, again, it's too biscuity to me. And I did not pick this one perhaps because that Amor latte is or cafe latte or something is a DNA that I have experienced numerous times. But that's it for that, guys. Those are some of the Paris Corner gourmand fragrances that they decided to drop back to back. And I hope this video was able to help you decide which ones you need and which ones you do not need. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we discuss more about fragrances. Remember to turn on post notifications, guys. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this one. And remember, guys, that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.